If this is the end, I'm gonna get a bad ending. Oh, hello? There's my favorite baker. The next day, you immediately headed to the pier along with Lyall. Okay! Wait! This is so cute! You were not expecting to see Quill in the Speedo. With a large pink flamingo tube, surrounded by dozens of small children, yet here you were. Oh, this is cute! What, is that wine, Arshem? What is going on? Oh my gosh, Fia, Queen. Fia and Prim could be seen. Oh, where Prim at? I don't see Prim. Could be seen in the back splashing the water around as tiny playful waves started to form around them as if by magic. Kids from Lenara could be seen joining on in the fun. Some of them played chicken, the others fighting over who would get the beach ball. Come join the fun, darlings. The water is absolutely divine. How's this happening? Why are there waves? How are you guys all afloat? Quill and Arshem enchanted the lake. This place is basically a private little beach. Woo! Come on, Lyall, look alive. Ooh. Oh! Gosh dang. Thane hurled a beach ball right into Lyall's face. He laughed as both Thane and Fia ushered him to play volleyball with them. Come on, beefcake. Girls versus guys. Or are you scared of playing against a girl half your size? What? It's a beach day. Have some fun. We swear we'll go easier on the runes. Well, for a while at least. Come, Lyall. Have fun. Right. Aww. Lyall ran towards Fia and Thane, who were setting up their game. Thane's fangs shone brightly as he had just scored points right on the first bite. Coconut, Palmier dear. Arshem walked over with drinks in hand. As you looked to the side, you could see a wide selection of drinks all laid out on the docks. Thought we could make the most of the lake while we can. The kids back in Lenara could use a little fun. You look good. Do I? Yeah, you look good with fewer clothes on. Wait, that's not what I meant. I could say the same for you. Though you always look perfect to me. And yes, I do mean more than Palmier. Sometimes I wonder if Cora herself made you just to ruin me. Oh my gosh! Whoa, what happened? Okay, I may have drunk one too many pina coladas. Please ignore what I just said. No, I don't think I will. It's been a while since I've had men fawning over me. Especially one so easy on the eyes. But I'll spare you the embarrassment and leave for now. Waiting across the water as you looked around and thought about your options. On one side of the lake, you could see Fia and Prim not playing with their runes for once. Instead, we're making snowmen. Or, well, watermen. They shaped the water into a variety of creatures. You paddled towards them. One of Fia's watermen burst into a swarm of floating bubbles. Hey, Grumbles, want to make some watermen with me? I'm just looking. You and Prim seem to be enjoying yourselves. Yeah, Quill has a decent idea for once. I could use a little bit of a break before heading back out to Lenara. Oh, you're going back there? Fia and I are helping this old lady out. Stacy fake name. Stacy fake name? Hey, you can't be serious. Stacy fake name? Well, that doesn't sound sus at all. Oh no. Look, this might come as a shock to you because you're not an experienced hunter as I am, but there's something about the name Stacy fake name that just seems, well, fake. I know, I didn't believe her either, but apparently she has this family tree. All 10 whole generations of fake names. Besides, you want to talk. You're literally named after a type of pastry. What exactly are you helping her with anyway? Handing out cookies to the island, and also listening to her reminiscing. She lost a son back when she was in her mid-40s. Her grandchild's missing too. And we've been asking around, but no one knows jack shit. I see. Well, just be careful, okay, Fia? Trust no one in that village. I know, jeez. No need to be so paranoid. I'll be fine, Grumbles. Prim and I can take care of each other. Exactly. Well, okay. Anyway, have fun. I'm gonna see what the others are up to, okay? Suit yourself. Prim race you to the dock. You're on. Fia won as she reached the dock first. Arshem greeted the young ladies with towels and drinks in hand. They sat down next to the water and talked. Meanwhile, Lyall was playing Marco Polo with the kids. Aww! Thane seemed to be lost in thought, looking into the water, while Quill was lounging in his pink flamingo floaty. You waded towards Thane, who was still lost in thought. His back was covered with crisscrossing scars. Oh. Small white bumps marred his otherwise perfect honey-toned skin. Lost in thought? Palmier, oh, you scared me. What are you thinking about? Don't laugh, but my mom. Your mom? Now that I'm free from the pull of your blood, I realize how shitty it felt to lose control like that. Losing to the beast within. I would free my mom from the same fate if I could, but she's a vile blood. I'm not sure if there's even a way to save her. She doesn't remember me. Of course, she doesn't even remember her own name. You'll find a way, Thane. He'll find a way to cure her. You think? I know. Thanks, dude. When you say it, somehow it feels true. Probably because you keep trying the impossible yourself. Anyway, that's enough sulking for one day. Sorry to bring down the vibe. Days like this should be filled with nothing but happiness and laughter, with a dash of alcohol, of course. Then grabbed a nearby beach ball and threw it right into your chest. Come on, let's have some fun, Palmier. Let's see if you're a better player than soft boy Lyall over there. You're on. You spent the rest of the afternoon playing volleyball with Thane before Quill interrupted you with a loud shout. Oh, darlings, I do hate to ruin your fun, but I believe our little carefree summer day has come to an end. Quill pointed to Miss Hedwyn glaring at you from the docks. I didn't do nothing. A bright yellow rune glowed on her forehead, one you recognize as God of Lightning. Boys, Fia, Prim, young innocent Lenar children, you have 3 seconds before I electrocute these waters and everything in it. Whoa, Miss Hedwyn, you're not serious, are you? 1. I think she's finally snapped. 2. Everyone out the water, now! All of you cleared out the lake as Hedwyn did unleash the power of their own. Man, those teachers really do keep you on your toes. You returned to your dorm and called it a day. You saw Lyall and Pike chatting as you descended the stairs. Wait, are you leaving? You're not going to fish in our waters anymore? Whoa! Church's orders. Some brat in a priest outfit told me to get going since I'm contaminating the crime scene or whatever that means. So sorry, kiddo, but I gotta bounce. Oh, that sucks. Okay, rude. Oh, don't worry. You're always welcome to visit, kiddo. You know, you make a real fine fisherman. Ever consider settling down Lenar? I know a few sons and daughters that would be more than happy to bond with a fine young man like yourself. Oh, that means a lot coming from you, sir. However, I have my duties here. I would love to if the situation was different, though. Lenar has become a home for me. Has it? Well, I'm glad. I bet it was the bacon that enticed you. Our ham is the stuff of the legends. Actually, it was you, sir. You and Margaret. I feel like you two are the parents I never had. Well, I'm happy you think so. I'm sure if my boy was alive, then you two would also get along. I think so. What was he like? Loud and bright. I swear that boy had a smile that was brighter than the sun. I never understood why a kid like that had to die so young. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. No, it's alright. I'm actually glad someone asked. I don't remember much of my Mikhail anymore. It might just be me getting old, but I'm afraid I might forget him someday. Not him as a whole, but his face, his smile, his laugh. You know, sometimes I wonder if I can bring him back. I've been tempted recently. Oh! There are rumors in the island about bringing back the dead. Bringing back the dead? Yes, I know it sounds absurd, but some people believe this is why a lot of children have been going missing as of late. That they're being sacrificed. For what and by whom? Well, I can only imagine. I didn't think that I would. You would what? Oh, don't listen to an old man's ramblings. I'm just lost in thought. Huh? Anyway, kiddo, I best be going. Don't be a stranger, okay? Bye, Pike. Pike sailed back to Lenar as Lyall solemnly waved goodbye. So, are you gonna say something, or you're just gonna stand there awkwardly and watch? Lyall, you're hilarious. Oh, you knew I was here? Just around the end. I didn't say anything because, well, I kind of want the company. I don't want to be alone right now. Oh, okay. He seems troubled. You noticed that too? I wonder what's on his mind. He's been off lately. He stares at the kids a lot and has this blank stare when fishing sometimes. Maybe it's just a panic from the campus seeping in. There's been a lot of things going on. Anyway, I should get going now. I have homework to do. See you, Palmier. Bye. Oh, hey, Palmier. Hey, Palmier, guess what? Looks like all that studying I did with Fia finally paid off. I made myself some high-quality boner be gone. Yay! That's a great thing, but wait. How can you tell it's high quality? We tested it, of course. Not on myself, because I'm not a masochist, but to live subjects. Subjects? It's better if you don't know. Thane! Noted. Anyway, I made some extra, so here. Maybe you want to blue ball someone or something. Hope you have fun. Anyway, you free? You want to hang? Yeah! Great. I know just a spot.
5 minutes later.
I tell you, all the shit I've been through. I don't know how I went through it, man. Alcohol and friendship, usually. That worked for me, except I had one-night stands instead of friends. Yeah, and how did that work out? Not good. Not good. I bet. Actually, you still have some pent-up frustrations in you? Oh, definitely. Why? Come on, I'll take you to my favorite spot. Awoo! 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 What? What? Why did you ask that and then come take me to the doggone courtyard? The church courtyard. For some reason, Thane took you to the highest floor of the school church, facing right into the courtyard? Oh, okay. Have you ever tried a screaming rant chain? A screaming rant chain? A screaming rant chain? Thane nodded and leaned against the edge of the railing before inhaling sharply and screaming, "Fuck potions!" Thane's yells echo all the way down, bouncing off each floor, the vibrations causing even the windows to tremble. Before you could ask what the hell that was about, you soon heard a follow screaming in a less masculine voice, "Fuck my poor ass!" What? I hate big tit bimbos. Fuck you, Jen, you whore. Okay, that's not nice. What the big tit bimbos do to you? Fuckity fuck. Fuck you too, David. Butt clothes. Let's get naked. What? No. What the hell was that? You think everyone has their shit together in the school? Nah, we all got issues. Issues we need to let out loudly through an echo chamber in front of dozens of people. You should see the courtyard in exam season. Everyone just screams around here all day long. That sounds pretty nice, actually. You just outside screaming with a bunch of people. That sounds very therapeutic. Another reason why Mr. Kepler insists on keeping the library a break-free zone. Here's for a game, though. Want to try? Fuck yeah! You took a deep breath and mustered up all the rage you felt in you. Then accidentally stubbed your toe on the railing, and instead of screaming out your anger, you screamed out in pain. Not everybody's screaming. I'm guessing that wasn't what you wanted to do. Ow, ow, ow. No, but it works, I guess. Feel better? A whole lot. Thanks for taking me here, Thane. Anytime. Oh my gosh, both of you made the most of your screaming session and then went back to your rooms. Oh my gosh. Hey, you shouldn't be so rough with her like that. Why do you care? I bet you were trying to drain her, weren't you? Leech! Leech! Punching the lady is crazy. We're just gonna... Listen, lady, I don't know what your problem is, but we did nothing to your cat. Also, you really want to mess with us? Whoa, we literally kill people for a living. Oh, okay. You kill witches, not people. So, it takes the same rules, probably less effort. You're crazy. Anyway, how many cats do you think we can sneak into the dorms before any of the teachers find out? As he asked, he started to smuggle one of the cats into his jacket one by one. It turned out that the answer to the question was 5. And he succeeded for a little while until the cats popped out and nearly clawed Dietrich's face off. Oh my gosh. What? As you were about to head into your room, you saw Lyall sneaking out. You could hear him mumbling, "Don't be suspicious," repeatedly under his breath, like almost like he was chanting. Join in. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Somehow he didn't notice your presence and bumped into you ass first. He whipped his head around and yelped, I was suspicious. Where are you going, Lyall? I swear I won't tell. Alright, Pike sent me a text. He wanted me to come over. Said it was an emergency. Emergency? Did he elaborate? No, but maybe it has something to do with Margaret. She did text that she was feeling ill today. Maybe Pike needs help getting her to the hospital? And why you? He has a literal island to help with that. Palmier! Huh? Prim? Have you seen Fia? I can't find her anywhere. Oh my gosh. What? What do you mean you can't find her? I mean, we went to Leonard together to help Joanna, and she went back to the dorms early because she said she felt exhausted. I still had to help Joanna out, so we went our separate ways, but it's almost midnight now and she hasn't come back. Where did you last see her? I mean, I saw her walking down from the hills from Joanna's house. Did she hurt herself trekking back down? Oh, Cora, I hope not. Go tell the teachers, okay? Dietrich's probably awake. Lyall, do you have any rooms drawn? No, but why? Well, draw anything you could think of. We might need them later. Uh-oh. I hope I don't need something. Wait, where are you two going? To Leonard. Ooh, as soon as it entered your sight, you noticed that something was amiss with Leonard. All the lights were off. There was this unnatural silence in the air. It was as if the whole island fell asleep. You and Lyall ran faster as you feared for the worst. As you rushed through the docks, hundreds of limp bodies greeted you. You looked around to find a fisherman splaying on the pier, stiff and unmoving. You touched him gingerly. Fortunately, you could feel a pulse. He was still breathing, albeit shallowly. Yet there was no sign of life in his eyes. What was wrong with him? Lyall! You heard Pike's trembling voice. As he waved at you from further up on the island, you and Lyall quickly went after him. Lyall, help! Follow me! What? You try your best to keep up with Pike, ignoring the dead-looking bodies around you. What the heck is going on, bro? Pike, what's going on? And why are you still standing? I don't know. Margaret and the kids, the whole island, everyone won't wake up. Calm down, Pike. What do you mean? I mean, they all won't move a muscle. I don't know what happened. What is happening? Is it a witch? Did a witch do this? Oh, Lord's above. Bro, where's Fia? Panicking isn't gonna help us with anything. You called Lyall for a reason. Just tell us the emergency and let's get on with it. Pike grunted heavily, nodding frantically. Right, Margaret. Something's wrong with Margaret. I saw her leading the kids here while holding a knife. Whoa, a knife! And that's not all. There was your sister too. I think I saw your sister with her too. Fia? You looked around trying to spot your sister. The graveyard was nothing but a desolate place of despair. It was quiet, bleak with no signs of life. But then you spotted a familiar patch of blonde hair, a sleeping beauty in an open casket. Fia? You dashed toward your sister's sleeping form, almost leaping. You clung onto the wooden panels, hands shaking. The sight brought back all of those horrible memories you buried long ago. Fia? Fia, no, not again. I can't, not again. Pike, what's going on? Where's Margaret? Pike took a step back, searching for something with tears in his eyes. A looming dark figure walked through the statues as someone was watching you. I did what you asked. Now fulfill your promise. Let me see my son again. Pike! What? Pike, what did you do? He sold you for his son. Pike! I'm going to murder you. You saw Steve walked out from the shadows. A wide grin was etched on his face as he shifted from one form to another. Oh my gosh. Before you stood the whitest man alive. Hair and skin white as snow. And only his heterochromatic eyes giving him a semblance of color and life. He stared down at you, who were still sobbing before Fia's unconscious body. Those eyes. What are you? You have my sister's eye, but how? Compensation. Your father gouged my eye out once upon a time. It's only fair that I took his daughter's as a replacement. I was hoping to take yours as well for a matching set. You're quite the gullible one, aren't you? You're so desperate for any kind of love. Content with the bare minimum of affections. I was hoping to play with you some more, but unfortunately, this little island has gathered too much attention. What? No, my bonds with the villagers here were... Bonds? Oh, that's hilarious. Did you really think any of these humans care for you? That they'll accept you as their own? How naive can you be? You lie. Pike, Margaret. Oh, kiddo. You should stay in Lennar. I'm sure the lasses and lads will be more than happy to have you. Seth sing-songed his voice, an exact copy of Pike's. You could see Lyall's heart break a little at that. He hesitated, not being able to sort when he was talking to the real Pike or Seth. Every little kindness I gave you, every ounce of love you felt, were all lies. All just to spice up this little scene of sweet betrayal. I don't believe you. Really? Well then perhaps you can change his mind, Pike. Forgive me. Pike, ugh. Pike stabbed Lyall in the stomach. As he was about to turn around, Lyall limped as Pike stared at him blankly, void of guilt. What? Pike dropped the knife, walking slowly towards Seth like a puppet on the string. Lyall! This little island is my personal dollhouse, you see. Everyone is under my command, puppets unaware of my hands tugging at their strings. Fun little toys to play with and break. As I please. Did you just... Seth took the knife and twirled it around. A sleight of the hand, and then he plunged it deep into Pike's body? Pike! I had a lot of fun hiding out here, luring new dolls to the island, disposing any boring ones. The children were particularly annoying, you know. I had to get rid of them one way or the other. Blood rituals are the most useful. Dad was sending fresh blood bags to Vortex. They always appreciate a fresh meal. Oh! I won't let you get away with this. That's right, Lyall. Cute. Oh! Oh, snap! But you see, you're not the one who I want to play with, kiddo. Lyall! Whoa! It's your daddy dearest right here. Oh, snap! How far? You didn't notice when exactly Ivar burst out the flower he gave you, but either way, you were glad he was here. You scrambled towards him, as you hoped he would be able to rouse Fia out of the slumber. You were cut off, however, as Seth strikes at you, Lyall shielding you from the attack as he gets restrained by Seth's chains. Oh gosh. Lyall! Oh! Fia? Oh no, Fia! No. Brother, run! Run, I can't control my body! Oh my gosh. Seth has her under his spell. Kill her. She's a lost cause. What? Now, Ivar. Don't let the kiddos distract you. Eyes on me, please. Let's have some fun, shall we, old friend? Oh my gosh. Ooh! The island's quaking. They're literally ripping the island apart. It's not safe here. Halt! Furla? I can't move. Fia swept as her arms glowed red. The fire rune emblazoned as she aimed her attack towards you. No, stop. Brother, move or knock me out, please. No, I won't hurt you. I don't want to hurt you either, so please. My body, listen to me. Ah! Fia! Not wanting to harm you, Fia directed the flames towards herself. Oh my gosh. You leapt forward, grabbing her by the arm and tried to cool her burns with your rune. Cold! But it was too strong. Oh my gosh. The ice is freezing her whole. No, stop. This is not what I want. No, brother, this is good. I can't harm you this way. But it's okay. All we have to do is wait until help shows up, right? Damn, it's cold. You really put your all into that rune, didn't you, Grumbles? Fia! Fia! I have to try to melt this ice off. Please don't burn her whole. Fia? Fia! The ice melted away, but Fia remained unconscious. Her heartbeat was getting slower and slower, and you could feel her fading away. Oh my god, no. I need help. Ivar, Seth, any of them. I need help. You left Fia as you dashed towards the only people that could help her right now. The two gods. Trees shattered. Hills crumbled. The ground beneath you sheared apart as Seth and Ivar continued their onslaught. Their powers seemed to match each other's equally. Whatever Ivar grew, Seth could wither away with a single touch. Likewise, whatever bone Seth broke, whichever body part he cut, Ivar was able to heal in an instant, his beauty as immaculate as ever. No one is going to win like this. I need to tip the scale. So I did need a Loki's Frost. Okay. Go in curse first. I don't have a lot of options right now. I need to march in there and aim my shot. You ran towards the witches. You felt something brushing you back. The mirror after image of their spells reverberating in the air, forming a layer of resistance. Ooh, the land beneath you ripped apart. You barely dodged, falling into the cracks. Neither witch were affected though. They did not seem to mind the fact that they had brought more destruction to their surroundings than their respective opponent. They're going to destroy the whole island. I need to find a way to turn the tide. Shit, I can't even come close. Maybe I don't have to. I'm getting tired already. But then again, I guess I shouldn't expect much from a boy whose only talent lies on his looks and flowers. This is your end, Ivar. Whoa, what happened? You threw a rock towards Seth's left eye and left it dislodge the stolen eyeball. It dropped to the ground with a wet plop. The empty eye socket healed and closed as if nothing ever happened. Whoops. Oh, I'm not mad, pet. In fact, I'm sure I'll remember this moment once I've experimented with that beautiful body of yours. Huh? Like hell you will. Ooh! Bloom. Ooh! That was hot! Flowers bloomed from Seth's skull, bursting into a whole variety of colors. The ring of fire around Seth dissipated, and Lyall fell to the ground with a loud thud. A large yellow stone rose from Seth's remains. Ivar handed the gem over to you. You could see this one having an odd glow around it, like a weirded sigil protecting the gem. Why is this one different? I do not know. Perhaps he has tainted his heart somehow. You should put my heart inside Palmier first, just in case. What? Whatever he's done, I should be able to guard your other self from Seth's influence. What? As you pocketed the gem, you saw Lyall making hesitant steps towards you. His back curled into himself, making his look small. He seemed to be stilling his nerve as he approached the two of you. Wait, am I almost done with this doggone game? Hold up, Wait! Father? Hello, son. Just with that, Lyall took a step back, ready to run. The sight seemed to have amused Ivar. He smiled softly at Lyall. A sight you'd never quite seen before. Palmier, we have to go. Ivar, he'll kill us all. I see you still despise me and shiver in disgust by the mere sight of me. Good. Good. What are you playing at? Just hear him out, Lyall. It's not what you think. No, it's not. But I don't want to share the burden of my knowledge either. I won't explain everything to you, but do know this. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the man you came to be, and I only wanted to protect you. Or I thought I was. Perhaps I failed you on that front too. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry. You're apologizing to me? After seeing you kill all my brothers? After the way you treated me in my youth? After such disdain? No, I will never forgive you. I hate you. Lyall, if you just listen to him for a sec, then... Ivar shook his head, giving you a warning glance. He didn't want his son to know. He didn't need to. You held your tongue as Ivar twirled the dagger in his hand, as the blade faced him while the handle was within Lyall's reach. Then use that hate and end it here. Kill me, Lyall. With my death, the reign of witches will be no more. What trick is this? No tricks, no lies. Just an old man who's mistreated his children and is responsible for the most heinous of crimes. End me, Lyall. With my death, all your brothers will be free. No longer will they live their lives in servitude. They can finally rest in peace. Liar, I know you. You're the most despicable witch I know. I don't trust your truths. And there's always one hidden lie. Then do me a service and end me. No. Oh, what's this? Pity for your old man. Don't flatter yourself. I just don't want to give you the satisfaction. I see. Then I'll live for centuries more, spreading my garden across these lands, starting with your school. I wonder what beautiful flower Palmier would turn into. Ooh! Ivar! Ivar cocked his head theatrically. You could feel something wriggling in your mouth. Oh! A single pink peony bloomed under your tongue, blocking your airway. You coughed it out as more petals grew in your mouth. He's baiting him. I know he has to die, but he can at least have a peaceful one. Don't do it, Lyall. You. I hate you! Oh, Lyall grabbed a dagger and started to stab Ivar's neck erratically until cracks started to form. As trickle of red roses seeped out of his mouth, Ivar smiled and Lyall dropped the knife just to end Ivar with his own hands. As his hold tightened around Ivar's pretty neck, petals started to dance in the wind until dozens of flowers bloomed where Ivar's limp body laid. You could hear a faint whisper of I love you as Ivar's youngest son did the finishing blow. You heard a familiar cracking sound, just like in Io and Mesa's death. This time, however, there was no marble statue. Instead, dozens of flowers unfurled, like a bouquet of celebration, covering what was once known as the Witch of Beauty. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lyall. Lyall sobbed as a wave of relief and perhaps sadness washed over him. You knew why Ivar kept a secret, but still it was hard to stomach as this burly young man sought out your comfort, pulling you into a tight hug. He wept as you rubbed circles on his back, wishing for a way to ease his pain. A pink heart diamond rose from Ivar's remains. You pocketed it while Lyall wasn't looking, but someone else caught you in the act instead. Oh! What was that? Fia. Fia walked over to you, lipping on one leg, her wounds closed by itself. You caught her before she fell, keeping her safe in your arms. What was that Jim just now? Is he dead? What's going on? Yes, he's dead. As for the other questions, well, you had your mind back on Ivar, on how he kept everything in the dark, and how it only brought more sorrow to Lyall. Lyall, who wouldn't ever know the reason for all his suffering and all his pain, You couldn't help but compare that to what you were doing to Fia, and how much she deserved to know the truth. She deserved to know about her real brother. Grumbles, did you forget how to talk again? What's wrong? Right. How about that? Fia, there's something you should know. Oh my gosh. So let me get this straight. My real brother had been in a coma for a month, and Quill has summoned you from another world to clean up his mess, which includes murdering the 4 most dangerous witches in our lands, you using runes that were incompatible with your body, and basically getting fucked over by Quill for the rest of the unholy trio's antics, all without pay. Quill, you're either the world's most charming manipulator, or you found the most pathetic chump in all existence. Oh! I'd say thank you, but I believe it's sadly the latter. Hey! You told Fia everything. From your real identity to what happened to her brother, and just about everything that has occurred since your arrival up until this time. All the while, Thane bandaged your wounds as Arshem dealt with Lyall's. I was hoping for a little more sympathy, or at least a thank you. Oh, believe me, a thank you is not enough for all the shit you've gone through. But I am grateful, you know. You could have given up any time. Quill's a lot weaker than he seems. I'm sure one kick to the balls is enough to force him to send you home. But you didn't. You stuck around. Killed 4 gods in your own way. Thank you. Also, shame to all of you assholes for not getting me involved sooner. Fia glared at the boys aside of Lyall. The unholy trio all hung their heads in shame, shuffling uncomfortably to avoid Fia's piercing gaze. To be fair, none of us knew this before the first witch incident, and I did want to tell you, you weren't the only one feeling betrayed. I mean, I get why you didn't say anything. But Quill? I know we're catty to each other, but I do think of you as part of my family. Palmy thinks of you as a brother, and I do too. I'm only mean to you because I'm a possessive hoe, and Palmier and I don't have the most healthy understanding of relationships. But I do care for you. I would have helped you with this and be there for you. It must have been hard for you too, wasn't it? I bet you cry yourself to sleep every day just from the guilt alone. Quill stared at Fia for a moment, then his eyes went red and wet. Aww! Oh, love, I didn't even have the words to explain how stressed I was. Aww! Fia unexpectedly held them back. Aww! The amount of beauty sleep I lost because I was so afraid of losing Palmier. I mean, I couldn't even look at myself. I even rushed my makeup and started to have breakouts. Me with my porcelain skin and perfect 5-step skincare routine. There. You know that Palmier was the one who had to work the most to fix the situation, don't you? Shh, let the dude have his moment. It'll be worth it. Oh, you poor thing. Fia stroked Quill's back. Is this the end? Ruffling his hair. Then, when Quill finally calmed down, just when a smile started to show on his face, Fia kicked him in the groin. Hard. Like I give a shit, Quill. Told you it would be worth it. Okay, I may have deserved that, but be reasonable, Fia. The family jewels. Oh, shut it. For your purposes, I have a better chance of knocking someone up than you do. Oh. Not to interrupt, but don't you think we should continue this discussion after Palmier is awake? Finally, someone is talking some sense. Fia, although you are very much entitled to decimate our horrible friend Quill here, I do agree that it's time to awaken poor Palmier. Right, I hope this works. Fia stood up and walked towards your doppelganger's body. Both gems were in her possession. Fia carefully approached her brother's body, fixing his hair a bit, before placing the 2 final hearts on top of his chest. The room was filled with a white haze as his body glowed brighter and brighter, blinding you until you locked eyes with a familiar face. Yours, only more mischievous, more cunning, more dangerous. So, you finally defeated all of our kind. R? Don't tell me that Ivar herself really managed to possess him. Palmier? Oh, hell no. No. Wait, Red. That could still be our Palmier. Grumbles, Palmier, please, you're joking, right? You have to be. You're not a witch, you're my brother. Yes, your beautiful brother. I always had a thing for blondes. Huh? It seems like I wouldn't have to change my namesake. That's Ivar. We have to kill them now. What do you mean kill them? No! Just kidding. You about to piss me off, Palmier. Are you serious? Why would you do that? What? Hey, a little troublemaker. You bitch. What? Grumbles. Why would you wake up and do that? Palmier descended as Fia ran to her brother's arms. Tears of joy streamed down Fia's cheeks as Palmier held her close, brushing his sister's bangs with such tender eyes. It's him. I feel like because I didn't. If this is the end, I'm gonna get a bad ending because I didn't even figure out all the secrets and stuff. See, now I'm gonna have to actually reload like for real. It's him. It's Palmier. Palmier, it's really you. It's you. It's really you. Both Thane and Quill followed suit, running to hug Palmier. For a second, Palmier flinched away from Quill's touch, probably remembering that he did practically get killed by the man. However, the moment Quill started to cry, he let the pale man into his arms, patting his back as he softened his chest. Just so we're clear, I'm still mad at you for killing me, you know? I know, but I don't care. You're alive. You're alive. Alright, let it out, you big crybaby. Your eyes watered at the touching sight, but you noticed that one person was still missing. Palmier. Arshem. Sorry, doesn't even cover what is owed to you. Arshem charged forward, embracing Palmier before he could get another word in. I'm so glad you're awake. Me too. Thank you. You're definitely going to make it up to me, though. I won't take this slight of yours lightly. I wouldn't bet on it, my lord. Ah! And with one big group hug, there you had it, your happy ending, or at least one version of you anyway. You felt like you were intruding on a happy sight, like you'd done your mission and now you had to return to your own boring life. But it wouldn't be so bad. At least you made some unforgettable memories. Darling, why the gloomy face? You know you're very much welcome to this little love fest of ours. Come here. Quill pulls you into the group. It felt weird, hugging yourself. Yeah, here you were, staring into a familiar shade of gray. Thank you, me. I never expected a stranger to come and aid me. Are we strangers, though? I mean, you're me and I'm you. Granted, I'm not as power-hungry. I'm not as much as a power-hungry maniac as you are, but... and I'm not gullible, and I'm not a gullible goody two-shoes as you are, but here we are. Thank you, truly. I'm sure your sister would have been proud. I know I would be. You smiled at that. You accomplished your mission in this world, but it did beg the question, now what? Celebrate? Celebrate good time. So, we gonna celebrate or what? I mean, a whole island of innocent villagers ripped. And from your story, it looks like all the friends Lyall made in Lar was a lie. But you know, we can always find joy in that is agonizing misery. I believe what Quill meant to say is no, because you, Fia, and Lyall clearly need a long rest. But perhaps a rain check. Maybe it can coincide with our... Well, I hate to say it, but I suppose we can do it along with your farewell party for you, Palmier. Oh yeah. I mean, you could stay. No offense, but as much as I like all of you, I still don't think this world's for me. Besides, didn't you say the world doesn't need two Palmiers, Quill? I suppose so. Still, I will miss you, darling. Isn't that sweet? If only I had something in my stomach right now, I would surely vomit it all over your touching display. Oh, I'll get you something, brother. You'll just stay right there. I can feed myself, Fia. Oh, fuck. Oh, Palmier's legs started to tremble as his muscles had atrophied for about a month now. Arshem caught him at the last second and threw his arm over his shoulder. You've been lying in bed for almost a whole month now. Your body needs to adjust in baby steps, Palmier. Yeah, don't worry. I can stick around and pretend to be you while you regain your strength. Are you always this kind? Stop it. It makes me feel like I have to be nice back. I mean, it would be a nice change. Besides, I have been acting this way all month. How I act here is exactly how I've been acting back at school. Shit, everyone thinks I'm a damn saint now, don't they? To put it lightly, a pushover, really. Ah! A genuine and sincere knight in shining armor. Core, I'm ruined. I'm sure you completely decimate your new generous, reputation the minute you step back on campus, Grumbles. In the meantime, though, shouldn't you be resting, Lyall? Other Palmier? Right. I thought about checking back on Leonard just now, but I guess it's not a good idea, is it? Give it a day. The teachers have already called the church, and the residents seem to be getting the help they need. Yeah, and I remember the villagers waking up after Seth's death. I mean, they're groggy and confused, but it's a start. Not sure about your friend Pike, though. I'm sure he's fine, Lyall. Rest for now. Both of you. Tomorrow, you both can set out to do what you need. And later on the weekend, we'll have a big party to attend to. Well, as big as fancy as I can prepare in such a short time. But, you know. Now do go get some rest before I douse you both with a living dead potion. Okay. Night, everyone. As you and Lyall walked back to your dorm, you couldn't help but wonder. Guess I don't need runes to guard myself from witches invading my dreams anymore, huh? No more dreams of Kor, Isle, or Avar. No witches, no danger. Just a nice and quiet dreamless sleep. For once you woke up feeling refreshed, no headaches, no pain. No witches visiting you in your dreams, just a good night's sleep. Quickly interrupted by the sheer panic and loud chatter from students outside roaming in the hallway. Oh, talk about Leonard. Wait, what? Why? Oh, did it disband the witch hunting stuff? Apparently someone had actually eradicated all the pureblood witches. Also, there were some issues with the ink in the lake. It's all confusing, really. So the age of witches is over? I think so. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy, but what does that mean for us? What indeed? Seems like the church was busy with cleanup duty. You wonder why no one had linked the witches' deaths to you, but you decided to count your blessings for now. You might as well make the most of your free time before saying goodbye. Maybe I should spend some time with the guys, get to really know them before taking my leave. You saw a note taped to the door, written in Lyall's handwriting. You read the words, went to the docks, hoping to see Pike. I can't believe he still wants to do anything with him after being sold out like that. Maybe I should go to the docks and make sure he's okay. Either way, I guess I should enjoy the days here while I can. Maybe see the aftermath of this witch business. I think I'm heading back to Vortex after graduation. I want to try and cure my mom. What? You're heading back? Are you sure that's the right move? No, but it is my best bet. And don't look at me like that. We've awakened Palmier and you defeated the pureblood witches. The gods. If that's possible, then surely there's a chance, right? Even if it's a small one. Well, it's a chance all the same. Why would I not say, yeah? I mean, yeah, it is. I know you're gonna cure her, Thane. I'm sure you will. Yeah. Man, I'm really gonna miss you, Palmier. Me too, Thane. I'll miss you too. You watched the sunset with Thane before returning to your dorm. You saw Arshem lining up with the rest of the archery club members. They took their seats on the sidelines, somewhat in an uproar. What do you mean you're stepping down? What? Exactly that. Tomorrow I'm no longer the archery club captain. That role instead will be assumed by Jim. Jim? He can't hit a target even if it was dangled and tied in front of his forehead. Why him? Because he's honest. He doesn't juggle 5 girlfriends like you, Tyler. Ooh! What? And he certainly doesn't call my mother a whore like you, Carl. It's funny that you demean a profession when you seem to support the business itself quite well. Ooh! How did you? Oh, I have dirt on all of you. Every single one. And I keep it in this book. Arshem whipped out his blackmail Bible, the same one you saw him using a while ago. See this book here? It contains every single dirty secret you hide under your beds. And I do mean every single one. One arm shot out in the crowd. Yes, that includes your fetishes, Cass. But some topics aren't fit for polite company. Moving on, some of you may wonder why I even have this book. Well, I used to think that it could protect me, to elevate my status, if you will. Since apparently my bloodline was more important than my personality, looks, or intelligence. For you to even show me decency of treating me like any other human being. Yes, I'm a halfling. Yes, I once strove to be above you all. For some of you to think of me as a lesser being, either due to my mother or of my heritage. Yes, I did curse at Ajax's dad for leverage. Yes, I lied to many of you, putting on a mask that you all know as Arshem Nephis. And because of those atrocities, I must resign. Arshem burnt the book in his hands, while the sight of it swallowed in the bright red flame, along with the sudden confession, was quite a spectacle. I'm sorry. Back then, it was hard for me to imagine having an average life. I always thought I needed to best you all, to use you as I see fit, to prove to my stepfather that I'm worthy of the Nephis family name, no matter by what means and at what cost. Recently, I realized I didn't need any of that, and that there's nothing wrong with me having a simple life, one that may not be interlaced with fortune or fame. But because of that, I know now that I'm not fit to be your captain, nor are the most of you, honestly. But Jim is. He's a good man, perhaps the only decent person among us. Thanks, Arshem. You're welcome, Jim. With this, I will fully rescind my membership from the archery team, as I have some personal business I must attend to, so I'd like to spare all my time for in the upcoming days. Oh, at that moment, Arshem sneaked a glance at you, the corner of his lips curling into a soft smile. You realized that you were probably the friend he was talking about. Perhaps he wanted to spend more time with you, knowing that you'd be leaving in a few days. That's all. Thank you, everyone. Also, I mean it. Carl, Tyler, get your shit together. Playing with so many hearts. You'll end up alone at this rate. Right, Captain. Yeah, sorry, Captain. It's just Arshem now. Arshem walked away and kissed your hand as a greeting. Hello, my dear. Did you enjoy the show? Did you do all that for me? Yes and no. I do find myself no longer fit to be the captain, and I do want to free up time to help prepare Quill so you can... Never mind. Come on, tell me, what are you up to? It's a surprise, dear. Best not to spoil the fun. Point is, I decided to take things easy for now. Focus on my studies. Getting an apprenticeship at a local farm, perhaps. You, a farmer? I did say I like plants. If not a farmer, then maybe a florist. There's nothing wrong with an average life now that my parents have spared me from the weight of being their heir. I feel like I can finally start to live my life instead of checking one box to the next. Without the pressures of being Palmier's ideal man, nor upholding enough his name. I'm glad you're finally seeing the bright side of things. Speaking of which, I heard Mary created a new collection of teas. Would you like to come and enjoy some with me? My treat. Are you kidding? I'd love to. Okay. Arshem brought you a whole set of tea blends, a souvenir for your trip home. You were not sure if you had the heart to drink it, but appreciate the thought all the same. How many days do I have left? Honestly, I'm about to cheat the diary thing. I am, because I don't know what the password is. I should probably go back. Death to witches. Death to humanity. Death to humans. Death to fairies. Death to werewolves. Death to sirens and mermaids and pixies and all the other shit I can think of. What was it worth anyway? This damn hopeless life. Maybe if I can just erase it all away and start anew. Damn, that sounded really emo. No wonder if Fia told me to go to therapy. Her of all people. Do we even have therapy? Affordable ones? If I ever rule the world, I should make that free. I should make that free therapy. Free everything, even. But I guess that might cause other issues like vague ownership and anarchy. Note to self. Study economy and avoid taxes. Fuck taxes. Dad's been asking me what I want to do after I graduate. Maybe he wants to take... Okay. Yeah, I probably don't care about this. I'm gonna read this in silence. my gosh! Funny air! Did I just lose my mind? The other diary entries were fine. Well, not fine. Sad, but at least intelligible. Was being bonded screwed up Palmier's head for good?